The post said, you notice how when you get older, time goes by faster.
Yeah.
And I go, it's not what you think. And they said what I've always thought it was. They said, like, when you're 5 years old, 1 year is 20% of your life. And then when you're whatever age, it's a lot smaller percentage. So I always thought that was the reason why.
Yeah.
And it says that your mind is like an algorithm, and it like summarizes everything that's the same.
Okay.
It only registers a variation.
Interesting.
So it said, like, hypothetically, if you go to work for 30 years at the same company, you use the same commute, your mind just literally says work.
Yeah.
There's no distinction, but it remembers a vacation you took or remembers. So that hit me hard because I just literally saw this. It was either today or last night. I was like, that's why, because I need that stimulation.
Yeah.
I need that stimulant, and it comes from something being different.
So the freshness, newness of it, like, adds to the experience.
So like vacations, we never go to the same place. Every single year, I'm like, we have to go somewhere different.
Interesting.
Always been that way.
Yeah.
Well, since I could afford it. I never went on vacations once as a child. Restaurants. I always go to new restaurants.
Yeah.
They're like, where do you want to go? I'm like, I want to go somewhere I've never been. They go, it's bad. I go, then we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's just a meal. I'd rather risk trying something new and it being hot than going to the same place and not thinking about it every day.
Yeah. Dude, it's so funny that you say this because I'm trying to grow out of certain stuff, but the comfortability factor that you just mentioned as far as like going to the same place, etc. I just came back from California last week. And it's because every time I go to California, it's like, it's a good trip. So I'm like, in March, it was on Sister Spring Break. I'm like, what options do we have? All right, so we have Miami, we have all these other, I'm like, but I know California is going to be a good trip. So I'm like, let me go back to like where I know I always have fun at and enjoy myself. But again, you don't get that newness really factor because it's like, I've already experienced this before. So it's funny that you mentioned, you know, the patterns that people have.
And there's value in, you know, like I want my same wife and all these other things.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, within reason, you know, I like to mix things up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I guess that leads
But I'm also somewhat of a risk taker.
Okay.
You know,